highlights. Welcome. Happy New Year. Today, I will be reading out of the New Testament verses with the word new. There are 106 verses. Sit back, relax, unwind. May these verses keep you focused on our Lord. I pray this video brings you peace, brings you joy, gives you confirmation, calms your spirit. Most of all, bring rest to your soul. If you would like to hear these verses with music or background sounds like water, you can do so very soon on Spotify. Let's begin. Old Testament. We're gonna go to Exodus. Exodus 1:8. Now there arose a new king over Egypt who did not know Joseph. We're going to move on to Leviticus chapter 23. 70 days to the day after the 7th Sabbath, then you shall offer a new grain offering to the Lord. Leviticus 26:10. You shall eat the old harvest and clear out the old because of the new. Numbers 16. Verse 30. But if the Lord creates a new thing, and the earth opens its mouth and swallows them up with all that belongs to them, and they go down alive into the pit, then you understand that these men have rejected the Lord. Numbers 18, 12. All the best of oil, all the best of new wine, and the grain, their first fruits, which they offer to the Lord, I have given them to you. Numbers 28, 26. Also on the day of the first fruits, when you bring a new grain offering to the Lord at your feast of weeks, you shall have a holy convocation. You shall do no customary work. Numbers 29, 6. Besides the burnt offerings with its grain offering for the new moon, the regular burnt offering with its grain offering, and their drink offerings according to their ordinance, a sweet aroma, an offering made by fire to the Lord. Now turn to Deuteronomy 7, 13. And He will love you and bless you and multiply you. He will also bless the fruit of your womb and your new wine and your oil, the increase of your cattle and the offspring of your flock in the land of which he swore to your fathers to give you. Deuteronomy 12. Actually, Deuteronomy 11:14. Then I will give you the rain for your land in its season, the early rain and the latter rain, that you may gather your grains, your new wine and oil. Deuteronomy 14:17. You may not eat within your gates the tithe of your grain, or your new wine, or oil of the firstborn of your herd or your flock, of any of your offerings which you vow, of your freewill offerings, or of the heaven offerings of your hand. Deuteronomy 14:23. And you shall eat before the Lord your God in the place where he chose to make his name abide, the tithe of your grain and your new wine and your oil of the firstborn of your herd and of your flocks, that you may learn to fear the Lord your God always. Deuteronomy 18:14. The first fruits of your grain and your new wine and your oil and the first of the fleece of your sheep you shall give him. Deuteronomy 20:5. Then the officers shall speak to the people, saying, what man is there who has built a new house and has not dedicated it? Let him go and return to his house, lest he die in the battle, and another man dedicate it. Deuteronomy 22. Verse 8. If a man has taken a new wife, he shall not go out to war or be charged with any business. He shall be free at home 1 year and bring happiness to his wife, whom he has taken. Deuteronomy 28. And they shall eat the increase of your livestock and produce of your land until you are destroyed. They shall not leave you grain or new wine or oil, or increase your cattle or the offspring of your flock until they have destroyed you. Deuteronomy 32. 17. The gods they did not know, the new gods, new arrivals that your father did not fear. Deuteronomy 33, verse 28. Then Israel shall dwell in the safety, the fountain of Jacob alone, in the land of grain and new wine. His heavens shall also drop dew. Joshua 9:13. And these wineskins which we feel were new, and see, they are torn, and these old garments and our sandals have become old because of the very long journey. Judges 5:8. They chose new gods Then there was war in the gates. Not a shield or spear was seen among 40,000 in Israel. Judges 9:13. But the vine said to them, should I cease my new wine, which cheers both God and men, and go to sway over trees? Judges 15:13. And so they spoke to him, saying, no, but will we tie you securely and to deliver you into their hands? But we will surely not kill you. And they bound him with 2 new ropes and brought him up from the rock. Judges 16:11 and 12. So he said to her, if they bind me securely with a new rope that have never been used, then I shall become weak and be like any other man. Therefore Delilah took new ropes and bound him with them, and said to him, the Philistines are upon you, Samson. And men were lying in wait, staying in the room, but he broke them off his arms like a thread. First Samuel 6:7. Now therefore, make a new cart. Take 2 milk cows, which have never been yoked, and hitch the cows to the cart, and take their calves home away from them. First Samuel 20. Hi. And David said to Jonathan, indeed, tomorrow is the new moon, and I shall not fail to sit with the king to eat. But let me go, that I may hide in the field until the 3rd day at evening. First Samuel 20:18. Then Jonathan said to David, tomorrow is a new moon, and you will be missed because your seat will be empty. 1 Samuel 20:24. Then David hid in the field, and when the new moon had come, the king sat down to eat the feast. Second Samuel 6:3. So they set the ark of God on a new cart and brought it out of the house of Abednego and was on the hill of Ezra and Ahio, the sons of Abinadab, drove the new cart. Samuel 21:16. Then Ishbah-benob, who was one of the sons of Giant, the weight of those bronze spears was 300 shekels, who was bearing a new sword, thought he could kill David. First Kings 11:29. Now it happened at the time when Jeroboam went out to Jerusalem that the prophet Elijah the Shilonite met him on the way, and he had clothed himself with a new garment, and the two were alone in the field. Verse 30. Then Elijah took hold of the new garment that was on him and tore it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 garments. 2 Kings 2:20. And he said, bring me a new bowl and put salt in it. So they brought it to him. 2 Kings 4:23. So he said, why are you going to him today? Is it neither the new moon nor the Sabbath? 2 Kings 16, 14, and 15. And he also brought the bronze altar, which was before the Lord, from the front of the temple, from between the new altar and the house of the Lord, and put it on the north side of the new altar. Then King Asa commanded Uriah the priest, saying, on the great new altar, burn the morning burnt offering, the evening grain offering, the king's burnt sacrifice, and his grain offering, with the burnt offering of all the people of the land, their grain offering, and their drink offerings, and sprinkle on it the blood of the burnt offering, and all of the blood of the sacrifice, and the bronze altars shall make for me to inquire by. Second Kings 18, 32. Until I come and take you away to a land like your own land, a land of grain and new wine, and land of bread and vineyards, a land of oil groves and honey, that you may live and not die. First Chronicles 23:31. And at every presentation of a burnt offering to the Lord on the Sabbath and on the new moons and on the set feast by the numbers according to the ordinance governing them regularly before the Lord. Second Chronicles 2, 4. Behold, I am building a temple for the name of the Lord my God, to dedicate it to him, to burn before him sweet incense, for the continual showbread, for the burnt offerings, morning and evening, on the Sabbath, on the new moon, and on the set feast, the Lord our God. This is an ordinance forever to Israel. Second Chronicles 8, 13. According to the daily rate, offering according to the commandment of Moses, for the Sabbaths, the new moon, and the 3 appointed yearly feasts, the feast of the unleavened bread, the feast of weeks,